Good morning. Hello. Welcome, everybody, to another day, another sketch session. We are here today. Pardon me while I'm tidying up my desk a little. We are here today for our very last sketch session of the week. And today's theme or prompt is a particularly weird one. And I'm really curious to see how I pull this off. Today's prompt is Rooster or chicken and Beetle. That's going to be weird. That's going to be a tough one. Hey there, Linda. Pardon me. I accidentally smushed my glasses a little. Got a little smear. Well, that'll have to do for now. It's never as clean as you want them to be, right? The curse of glasses. Oh, all right. I have so many palettes out right now from yesterday's class. I'm just gonna get all that, and then bam, bada bing, bada boom. Hey there, Ellen. Good morning. Wow, that is a really clean palette. I forgot that I cleaned this. Look how shiny and free of stuff. Truly can never get glasses clean, Linda, right? Like, I have an enormous bottle of glasses cleaner, and I have to use it, I swear, like 2 times at least before I get something that approaches okay, acceptable. Oh, unrelated to any of that, but I have UV resin, like cures under a UV lamp, and I've been playing with it, trying to figure out like its whole deal. But this little guy, this little polymer clay brush holder, has lived on my desk for like 2 years now, and I gave it a little coating of the UV resin, and now it's so shiny. I like shiny things. Okay. Yep, I just wanted to share my shiny thing. Here's one from my friend Debbie, Beetle Bob, actually. She is making these cute little foam clay sculptures, painting them, and this was a test for UV resin. It needs a little bit of, work on the bottom, but it's exciting because it gets to seal it, and it's like really sealed. So if you sell it, it's not going to like get worn off, or the paint's not going to do stuff it's not supposed to do, etc. It's just nice. Okay, boom. Paints are hydrated. Let's do a wee bit of sketching here. Thanks, Linda. All right, Rooster, Beetle. This is something I've been thinking about, trying to figure out how on earth to make this happen. So I was thinking the body is still like we still have like a chicken shaped body, but instead of like feathers and like the normal feathery chicken body, I think like some kind of beetle carapace. With some antenna. Cute. Chickens, I always feel like I know what a chicken looks like. You see chickens, but then you try to draw one and you become a little concerned, like what does this actually look like? Okay, yeah, that's why doesn't look right. Roosters have that, like, what do you call it? The gobble, the thing, the red thing all over their face. And it makes their beak look different. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Just kind of getting the general shape of this. I know you can't see it very well. Shoo! Shoo! Ugh. Apparently sneezing is a part of my morning routine. Huh. Gonna take a second to come back online. That was the kind that like raised all the hairs on my arm. Not that you can really tell, but okay. Thank you, Linda. Whew. Roosters have some gnarly feet. Burrs are no joke. Look at those things. In a beetle way, I want to give it like more insect-y things, but I don't know. I don't want to, for one, I don't want to draw 6 legs. I don't want to do it. But maybe, hmm. All right, let's just work with this for a minute and see where it goes. Eh? We don't need to know what's going to happen. We just need to be present for the journey. Oh, don't forget that today we have Rob coming back for another fantastic class on bookbinding. And today he's going to be showing us how to do long stitch leather covered bookbinding, which is so very exciting because I love leather books. I love leather everything really, but I really love like a good leather bound tome. It makes me feel like a wizard reading it, you know, or writing in it even better. It just feels so extra magical and old world. Good question, Linda. Good question. Right now, still very much looks like a chicken, but I promise we're trying to make this a little bit more beetle-y. I'm trying to add some other colors here to kind of give it a little bit more of a, like a, like a slightly, God, that is such an intense purple. Beetle-y, like iridescence. Mystical Magical by Benson Boone. I bet if I heard it, I recognize it. I'm not great at remembering the names of songs or the names of artists, musical artists, or any artist. Honestly, I'm pretty bad at remembering names as a general rule. But I'll have to look into it. Mystical Magical. It sounds familiar. Okay. Let's see. Let's dry this a little, just a little, and then we'll move on to the next one so that we can diversify our investment. Phew. Phew. Always be sneezing. That's me. That's my motto. Let's see. Let's see. We can do this. It's the moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies song. I like that you capitalized every line or every word in there. It just makes it sound like, I'm sure it's probably lyrics, but it sounds like you're saying like this is the song that you do those things to. You take off your blue jeans dancing at the movies. And respect. I can respect someone who knows what they want. Moonbeam ice cream. That's nice. That elicits something. Do I know what? No. But it elicits something. I'm gonna go look at that song right after Sketch Sesh just to see if I do know it, if it is tickling some part of my memory, or if I lied and I didn't recognize it at all. Only time will tell. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Kind of I'm not the best at like putting things on the page without there being weird gaps and blank spots. Like it doesn't feel balanced yet. But that's okay. 'Tis a sketch. We are working on it. All right, why don't we go ahead and darken, no, not darken, dry everything, and then get to our color pencils portion of the day, of the morning. I suppose I should add some of those other fun colors in here. Okay, now the heat tool. Okay, now for a little bit of color. Let's bring the neon yellow into the picture here. Just some crazy highlighted outlines. It is a quiet place this morning. I don't mind. It's a nice Saturday, quite a little Saturday energy. Okay. Now for a little bit of, ooh, there we go, a little bit of this here red. Ooh, we're going to be wrapping up here in just a second, but anyone want to tell me any plans that they have this weekend? Anything exciting? I already had my exciting plans. Last night we went to a party, like a VIP experience, which was crazy, because we were invited by our friends who actually work here in the Kimball Arts Center building. They're a company called M and Me, EM and Me, uh, and they do a variety of things, party supplies and not supplies, but party like favors, customized things. They do like laser engraving on animal like pet name tags. We actually have some of them. Our pets use their name tags. Anywho, they also have been branching out into making beet vodka, which is super cool. And they were part of an event that was going on last night, so we went, and it was very fun. But I have now had my exciting experience. I don't know if I will find any more this weekend. They're kind of Beetle-ish, I suppose. Not my most inspired creation, but I still like them. I still think that they're fun and interesting. Yeah, okay. All right. I think that about does it for me this morning. I could continue to sit here and play with these, but I need to hop off and get to some other stuff before Rob gets here to do his class. Remember, I'm sorry, remember sounds a little condescending. I'm reminding you, today's class is on leather binding books with a particular style of stitch, a long stitch. It's a great way to start playing around with like leather binding without it being like a huge deal. Like I've done this particular technique before and it's very, very doable. I mean, it is intimidating, but like once you get into it, it's fairly simple. It's very repetitive, which is great if you like that kind of thing. If you like the sort of rhythm of doing the same thing multiple times, it's just the process. Okay, I said I'd stop and then I just kept coloring these wings. Let me just. Technically, these aren't the wings, these are the cover for the wings, but we're just gonna not correct me. Okay. Yes. Just adding a few more of this color lines just so that they're incorporated throughout. Boom. All right. I just call it there and say that that is a rooster beetle. Friends, that is that. Alrighty then. Well, what's wrong? There we go. I'm going to go ahead, bid you farewell. I hope to see you in Rob's class that starts at 11. So be there or be somewhere else, you know? there's lots of life to live. But if you do be there, I look forward to seeing you. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, exactly, Ellen. Have fun or be good. Do whatever suits you best. But I will see you later. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll pick up again on Tuesday. Bye, everybody.